Yo, what's up everyone? It's Mason. Sorry I haven't been uploading. I said I was going to like the other day, but then I was just hanging out with my friends and then I had work and just I've been busy, schoolwork and stuff. But anyhow, so let's just get right into this story time. Alright, so now this story time is gonna be the biggest Karen ever. Okay, so that's what we're calling this video. Biggest Karen ever because this bitch was just a straight Karen. Just straight Karen, like, picture someone that's like, I want to talk to your manager, blah blah, those type of people, everyone knows what a Karen is. Okay, so now, this woman was a Karen, like, to the max. She was, like, bad. A bad Karen, the worst Karen I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, out of my 16 years of existence, I've never seen anything worse than this as a public freak out, alright? So let's just get right into the story time. So, this is when I was still working at McDonald's, alright? So I was still working at McDonald's, doing my thing. I think I was 15 at the time. So this was like a year ago, year and a half ago, something like that. Yeah, it was right before the summer. So I was 14 actually. Yeah, 15 actually. 15 about to turn 16. So, um, this lady, or actually, I wake up. It's a normal day, I think it was a Sunday, to be honest. I don't know exactly what day it was, but it was one of the weekend days. So, I wake up, I'm doing my thing, going to work, working. Now it gets close to be the end of my shift, alright? And now, something stupid always has to happen near the end of my shifts. I don't know why. That's just how it goes. So, this lady comes in with her family. So, bear in mind, she has 4 kids. And her husband and like a grandma or something like that, it looked like. Okay, so she comes in with like her family of like 7 including her, and they ordered their food. I took their order. It was some big ass order, like $50 worth of food, and they go down and sit down to go get drinks. Okay, so now I don't know if any of you know how sweet tea or like anything like that works, like how the drinks work at like fast food places, like how you have to brew it, put in the container and all that. Well, this lady, we ran out of sweet tea and we had to make some. She wasn't very happy about that, okay? Um, so she started freaking, or I was sitting there, filling sauces, and so was this other girl, and we'll just call this other girl, Jessica, okay? So Jessica's filling the sauces, and so am I. And the lady comes up to me and was like, already straight off the bat, cocky, like, why is there no sweet tea? Like, just typical Karen. And I was like, oh, I guess there is none. I guess we'll have to brew it. And she was like freaking out even more. Well, how long's that gonna be? I was like, probably like 7 minutes, something like that. And she was like, oh, I can't wait that long. Okay, well, I'm sorry to tell you. I didn't say this, but I was thinking this. Well, sorry to tell you, you need to cut back on sweet tea. Like, you're like pretty big woman. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not healthy for you to be drinking sweet tea every day and like freak out over a small sweet tea like this. But I was like, okay. And then Jessica looks up, okay, because she was on the ground, like not sitting on the ground, obviously, but like down below the counter filling up the sauces. And Jessica looks up, and this girl freaks out. She's like, what are you looking at? Blah, 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 freaking out, like, just being a typical Karen. And then she has to speak to the manager, and I get the manager. Now, bear in mind, this is the manager that fired me. And I thought it was pretty funny, but the manager told her to shut up or something like that. And the lady was like, I'm calling corporate. Where's your corporate phone number? Blah, blah, blah. Like, you need to give me this, a refund, like freaking out. And it was the store manager, so like she was like the manager of the store. So she could tell her to get out if she wanted to, like, and the lady was like freaking out and went back to sitting down and told her husband about what happened. And now the husband comes up and turns into a straight Karen. He was like freaking out to the max, okay? Like so much worse than his wife was. Like they were like screaming like at us, where's the corporate number? I'm calling corporate. I'm gonna get you guys in trouble, all of you fired, like freaking out over sweet tea, dude. I was like, okay. So then there was this kid, okay, some kid I used to chill with back in 8th grade, 7th, 8th grade, and we'll just call him Gerald, okay? So his name is Gerald, but Gerald was sitting down with his girlfriend at McDonald's eating, and Gerald so happened to thought it was funny to pull out his phone and start recording the family that was freaking out. I thought it was pretty funny too. I was thinking about doing the same thing, like, but I didn't. But Gerald starts pulling out his phone and just recording this lady and husband screaming, freaking out, and they turn around and see the phones. They start freaking out on Gerald. Like, now, Gerald, the big dude, okay, so the husband that was screaming was like pretty big, like I'd say 6'5", something like that, like big dude, 6'5", probably 270 pounds. He was big, like, okay, and Gerald just like recording him, and the husband's freaking out so bad, like saying how he's gonna beat this kid up. And the kid, bear in mind's only like my age, he was 15 at the time too, but freaking out, and the kid's just laughing. Gerald's just laughing his ass off as he keeps recording them, and they just go back to sitting down eating, and he's still recording them just to be like a smartass. And dude's like freaking out, getting up in Gerald's face. I was like, this dude's like really 30 something years old, like freaking out on a 15-year-old. Like, I just thought it was funny. But then they eat their food. They took a picture of the corporate number. They left. They yelled at Gerald some more before they left. Gerald went back to eating with his girlfriend, and everyone just talked about what just happened. You know, the basics. If someone, freaks out or does any like public freak out or anything like that, it's pretty funny. You just talk about what happened. But yeah, it was pretty funny. The rest of the day was normal. Then I got off, went home, told my parents about it. They thought it was pretty funny too. But yeah, so this is the worst Karen I've ever had to deal with at any customer service, food, like anything that I've ever even seen in my 16 years worth of existence. But if you guys like the story time, enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, would mean a lot. I want to hit 25 subs before the end of the month, but I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.